Hello, San Diego. Well, the weather is cooling and so is the real estate market. And this is your November 2023 San Diego housing market update. We'll jump right into the numbers, our key metrics. Median home price was up slightly to 839,000 in October over September. That's 10.2% above where it was last year. The number of new listings at 2433, down 11% from the same time last year. And market time, 28 days, and month supply, 3.4. Both of those metrics are up slightly. And that's important when we look at the number of active listings and inventory. So we have more new listings coming on the market, and they're staying on the market a little bit longer, which is giving us more active listings that are available on the market, maybe some opportunities out there. The number of sales pretty much level over the last 2 months, but down 29% from the same time last year. Let's take a closer look at prices. We see that at the end of October, the median home price at 839,000, up slightly from the month before. And what I wanted to show you is seasonality. What happens here in San Diego pretty much every year at this time of year? If you take a look at the circles, these show fall and winter months. Or the ovals. These show the fall and winter months over the past several years. And we see as we enter the fall, prices tend to moderate, level off, and then come January, they start to pick up and take off again. We may be seeing the same thing here now as we enter into November and into the winter months in December, likely just seasonal cooling and some leveling in home prices as we've seen year over year in the past. Inventory is up to 6,620 units, active listings. That's the first time since 2019 that we've had more than 6,000 active listings on the market. And as I shared with you a little earlier, we're seeing a little more inventory come on the market and staying on the market a little longer, which is giving us more active listings. So as I shared, maybe some opportunities there. And with increased inventory, it's going to tend to dampen prices a little bit as well. So love this thought. Housing supply needs to essentially double to moderate the home price gains. And this is from Lawrence Yun, the National Association of Realtors chief economist. So because inventory is so low, we're likely to see home prices pretty much stay up there. Wanted to show you what's happening on the national level, and this shows home prices across the country. Three different measures. We saw that in July of last year, home prices started to come down on the national level. We also experienced that here in San Diego, but come January and February, we started to see prices come back. This slide shows the Case-Shiller home price movement at the top 20 metro areas, and you'll see that San Diego comes in at 1.7. It is the highest on this chart in month-over-month appreciation in August 2023. So home prices are still expected to reaccelerate and reach mid-single digit growth by the end of the year, according to CoreLogic's latest HPI forecast. So looking at home price acceleration of around 5% on the national level, and we'll see how that plays out here in San Diego as we finish the year out. Wanted to provide some historical context to interest rates over time. This slide shows certainly the red line at the top is 2023, where we've seen mortgage interest rates. The line right below that, we can see where interest rates started to come up last year, and then kind of the longer term average from 2016 through 2020, generally in the the 3 to 5% range. A little broader perspective, over the past several decades, we see that on November 5th, the average was 7.38 for a conventional fixed rate. And how does that compare to the 2000s and 2010s. Certainly we're higher than we were in the last 20 years. However, about at the long-term average overall. And just thought this is useful for putting things in perspective. I wanted to share with you this again. I showed this slide a while back, but one of the things that's helping both sellers and buyers is a 2-1 buy down. And what happens is either a seller or a buyer will pay up front to buy the interest rate down for a period of 2 years. The way that works is in the first year, the effective payment is reduced by 2 percentage points from the par interest rate. In this scenario, the buyer would save about $790 in their first year, and then buy down in the second year would be 1 point lower than par, and that would save a buyer about $405,000 in this scenario. So this is very common for buyers to use to help moderate their payments and make homes more affordable. And for sellers, this is a great alternative to a price reduction because it really helps the buyer move forward and sell the home at the existing price, provide a credit to a buyer, and be able to move on from there. I wanted to share this one other slide with you. As home prices continue to go up, even though we've had a little bit of cooling in the last couple of months, the gap in net worth between renters and owners is widening, and it's pretty dramatic. So this is one of the reasons why I recommend, if you're renting, you definitely want to take a look at becoming a homeowner and finding ways to do that. It is the key to establishing wealth in this country. Here's the San Diego Market Action Index. I've been showing this to you for the past several months. It's down slightly from the prior month, but in general, it's saying that it's still a seller's market. Prices are cooling and are flattening over time, but it still is a seller's market here in San Diego. What we're seeing in the field: cooler competition, fewer multiple offers scenarios, but we're still seeing multiple offers. We're seeing sellers being more open to providing concessions like the 2-1 buy down. We're also seeing interest rate buy downs that help with affordability. And we've seen quite a few price reductions for sellers that may have put their homes on the market a little too aggressively and have made adjustments to adjust to current market conditions. So I am Woody Henderson, broker for American Dreams Real Estate, and I am here for you. If there's anything I can do for you real estate related, please reach out to me by whatever means possible: DM, text, phone call. I'm here to be of service. Until next month.